than to know that her mother has given her delicious Del Monte family-style corn. More people eat it than any other corn like it. This is a special strain developed to be sweet and tender. And when a corn lover is eating Del Monte corn, she probably doesn't need to hear me talking about how good it is, right? Well, then I'm just going to go into the living room and talk about corn to the sofa.
Nothing's too good for Daddy and me. Mom brings Del Monte home.
Purina Puppy Chow helps little puppies grow into big puppies. But then its job is only half done, because even after he looks full grown on the outside, inside his muscles are still forming and his bones are still growing for about a full year. That's why he needs a full year of the extra nutrition in Puppy Chow. Puppy Chow for a full year till he's full grown.
Decision 88, election update. Here is Tom Brokaw, NBC News.
Good evening. Senator Bob Dole wins a doubleheader tonight in South Dakota and in Minnesota. Let us show you our projections now in those Midwestern states. Dole is our projected winner in South Dakota, and a very impressive showing tonight in Minnesota as well for Senator Bob Dole. And look what else happened in Minnesota. Pat Robertson, our projected runner-up, beating out Vice President George Bush. On the Democratic side, in South Dakota, Missouri Congressman Richard Gephardt, our projected winner over Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis. The vote now in South Dakota. As you can see, more than half of the vote has been counted. A very significant victory tonight for Richard Gephardt. It is his second Midwestern win. He won in Iowa, of course. Michael Dukakis spent a lot of money in South Dakota and was well organized but fell off the pace in the closing hours of the campaign. And Al Gore, who is trying to demonstrate that he's a national candidate, not just a regional candidate, gets only 8% of the vote. On the Republican side, Bob Dole, the winner in South Dakota, and another close race for second place between Robertson and Bush. If Robertson beats Bush here, it will be the third time that he has defeated the sitting vice president in the rural Midwest. So that would not be a good night for Vice President George Bush. We'll have a complete wrap-up on all of this tonight, including interviews with Gephardt and Dukakis at 11:30, 10:30 Central Time. For now, I'm Tom Brokaw, NBC News, New York.
Come on, you guys. The sun's already up. It's going to be a golden day.
Let's eat.
Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Crispy, crunchy graham cereal, family breakfast treat. Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Golden honey, just a touch with Graham's golden wheat.
It's a great tasting part of a complete breakfast for the whole family.
Try those golden grahams and have a golden day.
After you take away the bread, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise, what have you got? Well, with Oscar Mayer bologna, you've got meat, and lots of it. Cuts from the beef brisket, chuck, round, and flank. Cuts of pork side and shoulder, never cereal or filler. Oscar Mayer bologna. The beginning of a beautiful sandwich.
When can I pick up the pictures?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay, let me make a note of that.
You gonna write it down there?
Well, it's going to,
Oh,
yeah.
well, then let's say Tuesday.
You mean 2 days earlier?
No, 5 days later.
5 days later, I thought as much.
If this customer were at a Photomat store, we'd be introducing him to our brand new picture pickup promise. Photomat's way of telling you exactly when your pictures will be ready.
That quick?
Sure, and if it doesn't work out, you get a free roll of film.
Oh, no. You get in trouble for
it's
that.
no problem.
Huh?
It's a Photomat policy.
The Photomat picture pickup promise.
Is there a Photomat store around here?
Saturday, the fun starts when Nancy meets Francie, Sunshine's mom.
Actually, we live a very quiet life here. Oh, I won't. And what do you call this? Bad timing.
Then there's a fire at the fishes.
The empty house 2 doors down, it's on fire.
Could Victor be a firebug?
These children are under my supervision.
Go fish!
And Starsky and Hutch are set up by the mob. Right after Blansky's Beauties and Fish.
I can't believe this. You know, Gravy Train's really been improved. Look how the guys go for it. It's a big improvement because Gaines just added a natural beef flavor. Improved Gravy Train even looks different. And dogs can taste the difference, wet or dry. Tests show they prefer its new beefy taste over old Gravy Train 3-to-1. It's fully nutritious, too. New Gravy Train, a big improvement in taste. Right, guys?
I missed my big chance last time. Angie, I'm not going to miss it again.
There it is.
That's the Athena 2000 electronic machine by Singer. It's $100 off. Push these buttons. It sews 25 stitches.
Beautiful.
Even measures buttons and makes buttonholes to fit in one step. If you missed your chance last time, the big Singer sale is back.
Hey, Debbie, if you was my mother, what would you think of your son now, huh?
Oh.
You're the Pepsi generation. Come and have a Pepsi day. Come on, come on, come on and taste the Pepsi way. Come on, come on, come on and have a Pepsi day. Wrap a thirsty smile around it. Raise a Pepsi up and down it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Have a Pepsi day.
Gestures you make will...
Are your teeth really their whitest up close? Is your breath really its freshest up close? They can be with new Close-Up, the toothpaste and mouthwash in one. Clear Red Close-Up has 2 whiteners that get teeth whiter than the toothpaste most people use, and a real mouthwash. So it not only gets your breath Close-Up fresh, it also gets your teeth Close-Up white. Close-Up is for close-ups.
This is Professor Goody speaking to you from a diving bell 400 feet beneath the ocean, where I'm about to prepare some delicious Aunt Jemima frozen waffles just for me, not for that pesky waffle whipper. Waffle, waffle, waffle. I take them from the freezer, pop them into the toaster, and light, crisp, golden brown with Aunt Jemima syrup on them. Aunt Jemima waffles for kids who like a square meal for breakfast. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Wallace, please stop. All right, Wallace, won't you join me? Waffle, 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 waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, waffle.
That's a waffle whipper whipping an Aunt Jemima waffle. They're in your grocer's freezer. Is there a waffle whipper at your house?
Waffle, waffle.
A bunch of kids looking for action. So what's doing out on the street? Is this the way we ought to use our boy power? Think about it. America's manpower begins with boy power. Let's not waste it. Be a volunteer worker with the Boy Scouts.
All over the world, the word for great coffee flavor is Nescafe.
We're the world's favorite brand of instant coffees.
In America, Nescafe's great flavor comes 2 ways.
We're the world's best-selling too.
Nescafe Regular in the red label.
If Nescafe can please the whole wide world.
And now Nescafe Decaffeinated in the green label.
We can sure please you.
Same kind of flavor. Nescafe Regular, Nescafe Decaffeinated. What's your pleasure?
When the family's all together, life's the best that it can be. Life's more fun when you're munching one, when you're munching Fritos. 'Cause Fritos goes with fun, and fun makes family memories. And old or young, life's more fun when you're munching Fritos. Munching Fritos. Life's more fun when you're munching one, when you're munching one, when you're munching Fritos. Life's more fun when you're munching one, when you're munching Fritos. Brand corn chips.
Don't come near me.
Thursday, John Amos, Ernest Borgnine, and the cop of the future are set up by a girl on the edge. Then a new puppy brings Chrissy and Jack closer together.
Yeah, there's nothing a girl likes more than a little tickle on the tummy.
Knock it off!
Three's Company after Future Cop and Barney Miller.
I'll give you $50 for those sneakers. $50. Okay? You can have them. They're terrible. It's to prove a point. Now, you wash in detergent alone, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's wash this sneaker in detergent alone and this one in the same detergent plus Clorox bleach. Now, see any cleaning difference?
The one I wash with my detergent is just dirty. The one washed with Clorox looks so clean.
Clorox Clean. People can see the difference.
Who woke me up?
Oh, sorry, Cuckoo. It's this cold. I'm stuffy and my sinuses. Oh.
Try 4-way long-acting nasal spray, Nose. It relieves stuffy noses and sinuses up to 10 hours to help you breathe easier so you can fall asleep easier.
Hey, that's a blast.
A blast that lasts all night.
Thanks, Cuckoo. Your timing's right on the nose. 4-way long-acting nasal spray. The blast that lasts all night.
It's not too sweet. It's refreshing, crisp, and neat. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet. I repeat, it's not too sweet. Canada Dry cools your thirst. It's a taste that can't be beat.
It's not too sweet. It's a cold, refreshing treat. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's not too sweet.
Regular or diet, it's more refreshing because it's not too sweet.
When entering the world of art, you'd be smart to dress the part. Gentlemen prefer Hanes, with all the ladies draped in crepe. The artist loves the human shape. Gentlemen prefer Hanes. Hanes will make you smooth and silky, shapely, sexy. Wear a pair and you could be captured for posterity. Gentlemen prefer Hanes.
I hereby dub you the Easter Bunny.
Wednesday, a special family presentation narrated by Fred Astaire.
The Easter Bunny is coming to town today.
Let's all have a happy Easter.
The Easter Bunny's coming to town.
We here at the ad agency feel this commercial is provocative, motivating, and really class-a-roo. Now, what do you think, sir?
Only one shoe? Florsheim makes over 256 different styles. Show them all, big, big. What about the craftsmanship? Even our laces are better.
Have lace shoes?
I apologize. Why don't we show a huge centipede wearing all the Florsheim shoes?
I like that. That could be a musical. Shaboom, shaboom.
Hey, I like that.
I like that.
I come to show you why mannequin flavor plenty enjoyable. I need water. See, water make leaf stretch. Wrap cigar well. Mouth enjoy flavor. Yes? Mannequin flavor special.
Sheer enjoyment.
Nobody can connect you with more of this country than United Airlines. With low-cost vacations from Hawaii to the New York Islands, to the mountains, to the oceans, to the sunshine, and back again. That's why in the friendly skies we say, your land is our land.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
Danny, sounds like you've accidentally invented a thermochemical energy source.
A scientific wonder becomes a nightmare.
Someone's walking around with enough explosive to turn the city into a pancake.
A power that could mark the beginning of the end for the $6 million man.
How does your daughter feel about the wash?
She couldn't care less.
Mrs. Shep just uses detergent alone. Let's see what happens when she adds Clorox bleach to one of her loads.
Which blouse would you rather wear?
This one. This one's much cleaner than this one. It's a good feeling to wear something clean.
Well, I said you wouldn't care. I mean, it's just so much whiter. It's very obvious. That's the Clorox one. And there is a definite difference. From now on, we'll just have to use Clorox.
Clorox makes the difference.
I see now that she does care.
Look, Linda, I just bought a new seamless support bra that's so beautiful. I have to show you. Oh, better show you this way. It's the Playtex Support Can Be Beautiful bra, and it's seamless. Don't you love these pretty details? And these smooth, seamless cups. Plus this secret support designed for real support. And you know, it's so pretty. It makes me feel pretty. The new seamless Support Can Be Beautiful bra from Playtex. Support can be beautiful.
The American Eagle. Goodyear's symbol for its all-American kind of radial tire. Goodyear is committed to product innovation. We introduced rayon cord in tires. We created the polyglass tire and the polysteel radial. And now the American Eagle with belts of Flex 10 cord instead of steel. Flex 10 is made from a flexible man-made aramid fiber that's pound for pound stronger than steel.
The tire for America, the American Eagle, the tire.
Pardon me, what kind of dog food does your dog eat?
Young fella, there's two things I know. Checkers and dogs. Dogs like canned dog food. Especially Herman here.
Do you think he'd like Gaines burgers?
Well, he might. Yeah, leave this to me. Dogs like food that's moist and meaty.
But Gaines burgers are moist and meaty, see?
Go ahead, but...
And they taste terrific.
And you don't know nothing about Checkers, neither.
Gaines burgers dog food. The canned dog food without the can.
I found a recipe you won't find in a cookbook, but it's sure nutritious and a real money saver, too. Take a quart of Carnation Instant Non-Fat Dry Milk. Add a quart of whole milk. Mix, chill, and serve. You get 2 quarts of fresh-tasting low-fat milk and make a real savings on your milk bill. Carnation Instant Milk. Good for you and your budget, too.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't.
Plus, now there's also a new Mounds with creamy rich milk chocolate.
What you're about to see is the world's most revolutionary telephone switching invention. We call it Super Switcher. It has almost no moving parts, yet handles 4 times more calls than its predecessor. It required an investment of $400 million, but should ultimately save $1 billion a year. And soon, every major American area will have one. Looks dull, eh?
Well, imagine that each of these cars is a long-distance call. This new invention can handle over 500,000 an hour. That's 5 days' traffic on a busy Los Angeles freeway. Super Switcher. It should go a long distance to prevent traffic jams on your long-distance calls.
The Bell System. People using technology to help keep down costs and improve service. Keeping your phone system the best in the world.
It's the first show of the new year, and the Captain and Tennille do it right. With their guests Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr., John Biner, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Namath. It's the new 1977 Captain and Tennille.
You are the apple of my eye, yeah. Forever you...
This is a cubic foot. There are 5 more of these inside the new Chevrolet than there are inside this year's older style full-size cars of Chevy's nearest sales competitor. That's based on U.S. government estimates of vehicle interior size as reported in the 1977 EPA Guide for New Car Buyers. The new Chevrolet with 5 more cubic feet of room. It stacks up beautifully. Now that's more like it.
Fellow Americans, stop dragging your feet. Wear kitties when you're going to go out on a date.
Look great.
But do you know your feet need a little love?
Kitty knows.
What an agonizing, enterprising, hard kind of day you spend working overtime. You.
Live its ball.
You. When you shop, you need shoes for it all. Say comfort and style. If you're young at heart or young enough to remember, come to Kitty and explore. At the Great American, Great American, Great American Shoe Store.
What's behind the brand of hot dogs you buy?
You know you're getting solid value with Oscar Mayer and quality trusted for generations. There's wholesome meat protein from solid cuts of meat. The only meat Oscar Mayer uses. U.S. government inspected. Oscar Mayer selected. Oscar Mayer wieners and beef franks in handy twin packs. The flavor's as good as the good meat itself. Oscar Mayer, America's #1.
When did you start baking from scratch?
It's not scratch, Mom. It's new Pillsbury Plus.
A yellow cake this firm could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus.
A cake this moist could only be from scratch. A cake this rich could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus. The plus is pudding. Pudding right in the mix to add that moistness.
Rich flavor. New Pillsbury Plus, huh? Looks like scratch has met its match.
Cut. Reload.
That's a complicated-looking machine, isn't it? Funny thing is, a lot of people still think that taking home movies is that complicated, too. If that were true, believe me, I wouldn't take them. For instance, he's reloading the film. Let me show you how easy Kodak has made it for you and me with a Kodak Instamatic movie camera. You finish one roll of film, drop another one in, you're all set. How are you doing, Charlie? Taking home movies couldn't be much easier than that, could it? You know, now is the time to start, too. When the kids are growing up, you're on your vacation, save the action and the color in movies. With Kodak projectors, movies are easy to show, too. And cameras start at less than $35. Actually, you know what Kodak does for you?
Try a taste of martini. The most beautiful drink in the world is the bright one, the right one. It's martini. Anytime, any place, anywhere. There's a wonderful world you can share in the bright taste of the right one. That's martini.
Why are women so happy about new Tickle antiperspirant? Is it because Tickle is the first roll-on with a big, wide ball? Is it because Tickle comes in 4 fresh fragrances? Or is it because Tickle helps keep you dry all day? Make yourself happy. Staying drier is nicer with a little Tickle.
Gentlemen, ladies, welcome to General Foods. Today, we're proud to announce a breakthrough in coffee. We're introducing the Perfect Cup. At first, I'd like you all to taste this new product, and then I'd be happy to answer any questions. Yes.
It's rich. All right, how'd you do it?
We discovered a process that removes bitter taste. Ma'am.
What kind of process?
We found that roughness and bitter taste went out as we reduced the caffeine down to 50%.
50%? Explain why you went to 50.
Let me show you. Run the film, Mike.
Smoothness and richness take over when there's 50% less caffeine than regular coffee. The Perfect Cup.
As simple as it sounds, that's the breakthrough. And speaking of a breakthrough, let's have a coffee break.
Introducing the Perfect Cup. Once you taste this coffee, you will have no questions.
Well, you really did it to yourself this time.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is.
Ah, those lovely bubbles. Bursting into action, instantly soothing your upset stomach and speeding relief to your aching head. Alka-Seltzer works fast.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Hello, young waffle lovers, wherever you are. Professor Goody here, high up in this bell tower. And just so that pesky waffle woofer won't follow me, I'm pulling all the ladders up behind me. There, safe at last. Now to pop a couple of delicious Aunt Jemima frozen waffles into my trusty toaster. So light, crisp, golden brown. Oh, I could hardly wait. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Sorry, Wallace. These Aunt Jemima waffles are just for me. Wobble, 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 wobble. Hey, now. Wobble. Wallace, please. Wobble, 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 wobble. Oh, very well, Wallace. Won't you join me? Wobble, wobble, wobble.
This is a waffle whiffer whiffing an Aunt Jemima waffle. You'll find them in your grocer's freezer. Is there a waffle whiffer at your house?
Wobble.
Cost of living got you down.
Prices are so high, I take a ladder to go shopping.
Cost of living got you down.
Money used to burn a hole in my pocket. Now it isn't even there long enough to get warm.
There's one bargain left in town.
Campbell's Soups. Try chicken with rice. Best parts of the chicken, fluffy rice, and 2 chicken stocks for extra flavor. About 6 cents a 7-ounce serving.
Sit right down and get your Campbell's worth.
Birth defects strike over 250,000 infants a year in this country alone. What can we do about it? Plenty. You know, research has shown that some birth defects can be prevented by proper prenatal care, and that includes good nutrition.
Well, that's not bad, but 4 pounds in 2 weeks isn't terrific.
I'm Mark Hamill asking you to protect the unborn and the newborn.
Those dirty rings. You'd scrub them, soak them, even bleach them. And you can still come out with... Ring around the collar! Now, try whisk around the collar. Pour concentrated whisk right on the dirt. It sinks in, starts to clean before you start to wash. Whisk around the collar beats ring around the collar every time. Whisk.
Here's Lucy. Was brought to you by Whisk. Whisk around the collar beats ring around the collar.
Mother Care take care of you before you're born and when you're...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mother Care, go up to 10.
You can go there when you're big, go there when you're small. You can go before you've scarcely been anywhere at all.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
At Mother Care, you're sure that the prices will be right for a grown-up girl or a tiny little mite.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
Such special care, such sensible prices for mothers-to-be and children up to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Happy families, Mother Care, go up to 10.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us, the biggest selection, Toys R Us. It's the Toys R Us time of year. Toys R Us.
My name is Mr. Bubble. Let me show you tubs of fun.
You can be a bubble nose
With Mr. Bubble.
You can have some bubble toes
With Mr. Bubble.
or be a bobblehead.
With Mr. Bubble. I'm safe and gentle, and I make getting clean almost as much fun as getting dirty. Have a tub of fun with Mr. Bubble. He makes getting clean almost as much fun as getting dirty. Mr. Bubble.
What makes you think I'm a spy?
Two-way radio. Micro tape recorder.
What makes you think I'm a spy?
On what?
Chocolate. Minstrels. Not like ordinary chocolate. Crisp sugar shell on the outside and surprise, surprise, smooth milk chocolate on the inside.
Chocolate? You do surprise me.
Minstrels. One of life's more pleasant surprises. Candy crisp, chocolate smooth.
Have you ever wished for one product that would clean and shine almost everything in your house? Here it is, Clean and Shine. Like magic, Clean and Shine leaves a nice shine on fine wood furniture, so you don't need furniture polish. It cleans and shines mirrors, so you don't need glass cleaner for mirrors. It cleans and shines refrigerators, like this kitchen product. Even countertops, tile, and vinyl. Try new Clean and Shine, the foam that cleans and shines almost everything in your house.
What's up? Dino's stolen the different vitamins we need to make Flintstones. Yabba-dabba-doo, yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstone vitamins are good to chew with vitamin A, vitamin B's, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Help your body work and grow right.
We put them all together to make Flintstones vitamins.
Mom, if your kids don't always eat right, one Flintstone each day ensures they're getting the vitamins they may need. Yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstones, regular and plus iron.
Check, check, testing, one, two, fuck it. Yeah, whatever. Good morning, I'm here. Have no fear. Underdog is here. It's Totally Television Tuesday, hey? And if I didn't know any better, I'd think it was Friday. Oh, really? I'm friggin' lost. I got up. I snoozed 10 extra minutes this morning, and it totally threw off my schedule. Totally. Totally. Hey, there's that camera. I was wondering where that camera was. There it is. Anywho. We're here. How are you? How's it going? It is the 9th of December. It's the 9th of the 12th. We are 3 days away from my parents' anniversary. I don't know why I remember that date. They they fucking hated each other, so I don't know. I don't know why they stayed together for so many fucking years. Oh, look at that. All of a sudden I just tap on something with this stupid fucking mouse. Alright, enough of that. It's time to get rid of that anyway. Halloween is long gone. Technical difficulties indeed. Dipshit. I feel like shit. No, really. I don't know why. I really don't. The beginning. It begins. The beginning of the end. But no, really. I feel like crap. God, I hope the kids didn't bring home some kind of bug or something. Boy. I remember the last time Joey came. He got sick. They went out and he got sick. Yeah. Came back from Chicago illin'. Illin'. Like Bob Dylan. Totally. I don't have to drive anymore. I don't have to drive until, God, like a month. 5 or 6 weeks. My daughter is done with her on-campus finals. And now she just has 3 computer class finals. Classes on her computer, not classes about computers. I got a joint, a doobie here, from the pot shop I go to. They were doing giveaways, and they gave me a joint, just a regular old joint, flower, pre-roll. I don't usually do pre-rolls because usually they're rolled from all of the crap that falls off. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like floor crap, and that's no fun. That's absolutely no fun. It's just no fun. Totally. I know. We'll go to this graphic here. I can use a graphic real quick. Take a second. Uh-huh. Totally. Uh-huh. Well, I hear you. Technical difficulties. We're having a little bit of static on the radio here. There's a little bit of static going on. I don't know what's the issue here. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, it's starting to go away. I think it's gone now. Okay, I got it figured out now. I got it figured out. Let's do this. I like this one better. And let's make it shorter. There we go. There it is. That's the ticket, Cricket. Totally. Anyway, I'm back. I don't know what the heck's going on this morning. Last night, pardon me, I finished up I think the finishing touches on my old-time radio intro. Pardon me. Finger down my throat here. Good morning, good morning. Anyway, I finished the touches on my opening for Wednesdays. So, let's see, can we take a look at it? Hey. There you go. We can get rid of that one. Alright. I won't bother with it. I won't bother with it. I'm a third of the way to my hard drive. I'm a third of the way. It's about $120. Good morning, James. How you doing? It's totally tubular, dude. It's totally tubular television Tuesday. It's awesome. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but other than that, I don't feel so bad. Mentally. Usually that's the way it is, right? If I'm feeling bad mentally, well, physically I'm like okay. And if I'm feeling bad physically, well, sometimes mentally I'm okay. I can never be like 100% okay. Never works out that way. Well, never say never. It's always a once in a great while where things work out. And I actually have the ability to enjoy my physicality and my good mental health as well. There you go. There you have it. Right there. I haven't grabbed a water this morning. Doing well. Dosed again on a cool, humid, overcast day. Wow. Heard anything from William lately? I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him. I hope I didn't do anything to offend him. I know I've been having trouble with my phone lately, and I just cannot do the whole entertainment thing on one phone. My one phone that is just my phone. I don't do entertainment on that thing. So W's send me links to stuff that I just cannot watch because I don't have the apps. And it just keeps sending me to an app store. And I'm like, okay. And I don't have YouTube on my phone, so I can't view anything as me. Which means I can't comment on it. I can't even leave a like. I can't share it to my channel. So I think we'll start a new policy of sharing videos directly to my channel. And then I can watch them anytime. And then I can even watch them on my friggin' TV. But I hate watching videos on my phone. I hate it. I loathe it. The only time I will do that is like when I'm in my car or in a tent or some place where, like at a concert, right? When I'm bored shitless. Everybody else is having a good time and I'm bored shitless. Received a letter from him recently. Oh. Okay, well. Hit him up. I don't know, so it's, what, 9 over there? 8 over there. Well, let's see. Let's send a peace and love and see what happens. Alrighty. Whew, I'm gonna have to get a water. I'll be back in a second. I just gotta run to the fridge. I'm just a little bit under the weather. I don't know. I just feel sluggish and nauseous. I guess it would help if I ate regularly and ate regular meals and regular food. Hey James, do you remember who was here yesterday? I think it was just you. Was it just you or was it someone else? Because I can't recall. And I didn't write everything down yesterday. I was a little loopy. I've still got my curtain hanging here because Joey's passed out in there. I've turned a couple of our friends onto your live gig on weekday mornings. Oh, thank you so much. I've really been working at trying to make the next season, season 5. Joey says season 18. What is it? Yeah, so season 5. I'm really trying to up the ante. I'm trying to quadruple down. Just you. That's what I thought. Okay. And let's see, we had the best of bread yesterday. Well, doggy. So we're going to need us a TV show and an album for the day. That's what we're going to need. Well, I sent Dubs my usual peace and love and see if he's up, if he's available. Maybe he's got something going on. Maybe there's something happening. Sometimes we just fall into stuff and then all of a sudden we're busy, right? I don't know. I love bread. We listened to that the other day. The best of bread. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. And before that, we listened to America. And before that, we listened to that Christmas album from Tetsuro Yamashita from 1995. Really good. Lot of really great harmonizing and a cappella. Yeah. Dude is the boss, man. Totally, man. Trying to get my teeth to stay in place there. Oh yeah, things have been busy around here. Joey's been here since Thursday. He's going to be here till Friday. They went to Hollywood on Sunday night to the Wiltern and saw Motion City Soundtrack. And yesterday we went down to the desert. My daughter took one of her finals, and then we went to the record store, and she rewarded herself and picked up a couple of records. And Joey got 3 more. So now Joey is up to, I think, 8, 9, 10, 11 albums this visit. And it ain't over yet. We're going to have to go down to the post office on Friday so we can ship them back, right? Totally. Totally. Get them on back. That's a lot of extra weight to take on the plane. I'm telling you. Albums are heavy. Heavy. I think we have a box here that Joey sent my daughter some records in, and I think that's just might be big enough for his. That's pretty cool. The record store lady, she's like, did you turn these kids into these record maniacs? I said, well, my daughter, yes, but Joey, no. He arrived on the doorstep that way. The stork delivered him with albums in his hand. Totally the stork. Oh, stork and A, man. I'm gonna bust up some of this doobage here, and I'm gonna get really buzzed. I'm gonna get fucked up in here. Oh man, I'm so excited about the new openings. Each opening is gonna be very different, right? So that's what I'm excited about, the openings. Then each themed day's show is going to be way different. And, I mean way different. Like a different show completely, every day. It's going to be so much fun. I love bread. I never have any. But I love to spend it. Burp. I gotta get some of that coffee in me, but it's still just a little too early. I gotta, keep it stirred and hot. Well, good morning, sunshine. Shh. Don't look at me. I had a friend that we used to fuck around. And we'd do a little cocaine, and he'd be like, oh man, are we gonna get paranoid? Are we supposed to get paranoid? And we'd start joking around and shit. And like, yeah, we'll walk into a place and we'd be like, don't look at me, man. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, man. So every once in a while I'll see him and I'll say, don't look at me. And he'll flash back to the cocaine days. Too much. Too much. Much too much. Yeah, I'm really starting to get into the whole next season thing. It's the openings, being able to find that many themes, the same song done different ways. It just threw me into a world of imagination, really. It was like, oh, wow. That means I can have, if I got a different song for every day, and each one is a little different, right? Different style. And I'm like, wow. Wow, that's going to work out perfectly. And I did the Monday movie one, and I'm like, oh, yeah. We're going to be able to do this a few times. So the actual opening to the show for Monday, I have the theme and the opening for that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to keep changing it up so that I have several different openings for each day. That'll be cool. I still don't know how to do all of the openings. But I know that if I just leave it alone, it's gonna work itself out great. Ain't no bread in the bread box, baby. Ain't got no dough. Jerry Garcia, that's it, baby. I'm telling you, man. I'm boxless. I don't even have a bread box. I'd love to have a bread box. I keep looking. I see, metal, plastic, and I want to find an old wooden one. An old wooden bread box. What I'd love to find is one of those pantry cabinet things that stand in your kitchen, and it's got a bread box on top, and then it's got a drawer down below for baked goods, and then below that it's got a place for potatoes, and it's got a little big bin for onions, right, or apples, and it's got like 3 bins going down to the bottom one that's got potatoes in it, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool. Decent hallucinations. Oh, I see there. Should we watch something? Because I could pull up something that'll blow your mind. I could pull up something that'll blow your friggin' mind. Totally. Totally. Let's see. I know. Let's do that. Let's go here and let's search. Let's see what happens. So we gotta search. Hello. Yeah, search this PC for that. I spelled it right, didn't I? Let's see what happens. I got file, I got playlists. It's really digging deep. Blow my mind, please. Okay. Well, let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do that. Okay. Here we go. Let me boot something up here. There we go. Permutations is what this is called. Let's go there. Here, let's watch this for a few minutes while we just trip out. Let me know how that works for you. Because this will probably send you a reel in, dude. Okay. Now, I wish I could play some music behind that. Alright, you put on some music. Is that working for you? Because it's blowing my mind and I ain't even something. That's great stuff right there. I love that. That'll fuck with your head big time. You better do a bong hit. Smoke a pipe load, dude. Sit back and get your mind blown. Is there a sound to this? There we go. A little bit of drums for you. A little sound never hurt anyone. Spiral gyro. Well, it's my thing, and I usually do what I want with it. That's funny. So is that working for you? I can find other ways to blow your mind. Hey, here I am. Spirograph, that's it. Totally. I remember that. I think we've got one somewhere. Lay it on me, man. What? Yeah, this is a heavy one, man. This is one I should have my electric guitar out with, right? Alright, next time I play this, I'm gonna have my guitar out. This is a heavy one. Oh, I love this one. These are my favorite circles. look out, the white one. Oh my gosh. We should watch this through those Google Lenses things, right? They're arguing. So you think they made this, and then the guy sat with the drums and banged on them watching this? I think there is, man. I think there is greater gravity in December, dude. At least my ass feels it. That's Christmassy. I'm starting to trip out. Oh, that was heavy. This is Christmassy. They're like dancing Christmas lights. They're like dancing Christmas lights. That was crazy, dude. That was fucking crazy, man. Yeah, baby. Let's see. Ooh. Here's one that'll blow your mind. Here's one that'll blow your mind. Check this one out. We'll do another one of these weird videos for you. These are actually educational films. This is perfect for acid, you bugger. Uh-oh. Here you go. Let me join you. This ought to really fuck with your head. So this one's about death. This one is called Afterlife. And it is an animation of what happens when you die, man. You're a lawnmower. Here we go. Alright, check this out. I love the warbly music. Just think it's the lawnmower man. Just think of the lawnmower man. Just turn it up. Pony boy. Totally psychedelic. safe to drink coffee now. There you go. I used to mow dirt. Mowing dirt. That music's great. Totally cosmic, dude. That's some heavy shit, man. Burned out, man. Wow, that was pretty good. Ishu Patel, thank you. Very cool stuff, man. Very cool, baby. That was interesting. Better than mowing a lawn, I'll tell you that. Let's see what else we got in the old acid box here. Let's see. I think we are going to go with River Song. Maybe. No. Yeah, maybe. Turning a sphere inside out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one. This one will blow your mind, baby. I don't know, I don't remember what this is. Here we go. We'll experience it together. Yeah, and the smell of gas. Alright, Omega. Imagine sitting in your classroom high as fuck watching this, right? Totally. Space, my mind, the final frontier. These are the adventures of my mind, the final frontier. Here we will explore my mind, the final frontier. Oh my God, we're going to Earth? Oh man, can't we go the other way? Go the other direction. Not down there, come on. What is that, the Oral Borealis? High as fuck. That music is all warbled. There you are. Just sitting in a trippin'. Apollo Earth visuals, totally. Some old stuff. What the hell is that? Huh. What is this? 2001? A spaced out freak? Nice. Those are actual buildings, right? That's gnarly. Now I got a contact buzz. That's crazy stuff, man. That's footage we're not supposed to see. The sun. Look at those. Solar flares. They look like solar flares. Oh, yeah. the next door neighbor's backyard, overly dressed, blowing dead leaves around her. Goes, stick your ass to the window and fart on the glass. Get his attention. Why don't you turn on the hose and mow it and water it down? Say, hey, if I wet it down, it won't be so fucking dusty, you jerk. What is this, Mars? Oh, it's just old film. Oh no, it was red. We used to do this stuff to video at the university back in the 70s. You just start playing with the dials on shit. Totally. Hey, that looks familiar. Dudes again. What are these guys up to? Are those mannequins? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. You just tried to post your comment? Or did you make a video of it? Because, yeah, YouTube's got some algorithms, baby. Oh my gosh. Looks like Jim Morrison. Huh. You tried to share this? Huh. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's the video content that's playing. Am I unshareable? That ain't no Apollo mission. Fish eggs. What a trip. That's probably what you're saying. Pardon me. Well, there you go. And that was that. Donald Fox. Special effects and direction. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You got me by the short and curlies. I ain't got a clue, buddy. Anyway, that was that this morning. I thought we'd let it go like that. Was that good? Was it good for you? Was it good for me? I'm gonna have to work stuff like that into Monday Movie Memories. We're gonna have to do a short every day on Mondays. TV, we're gonna have commercials and stuff. Thursday we'll have, Wednesday we'll have lots of stuff going on. I can't wait to start doing a radio show on Thursdays. Dirty. Anywho, it's gonna be great, man. It's not letting you post things on YouTube channel. Are you logged in? Maybe that's the case. You're not logged in properly. Or you've been rejected. No, people on L cannot load on YouTube. That's it. You bumped into the high as a kite meter, and they're like, nope, he can't do it. No. My coffee feels a little weak. I don't think I had those bags in there long enough, or I didn't squeeze them out good enough. There's not enough flavor. I gotta get some coffee today. I gotta get out and get some coffee today. Gotta go by the store. Well, in lieu of having good coffee, at least we got good buds. Let's do some bong hits. Bong hits. Do you smoke cigarettes, James? Because I always found myself smoking a lot when I did LSD. Smoking a lot of weed, too. Especially. Oh, trash man. I hear the trash man. It's the trash man. Whoa, it's the trash man. Album of the day. Album of the day. We need an album of the day. Here's something that I was just looking at. You know, when we were, they have that poster. Do you guys have that poster of 100 dead songs? It's just a line pencil drawing poster of 100 dead songs. It's got Terrapin Station right in the middle, right? Totally. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Are you still there? Did it take you out completely? There we go. And let's add some stuff going on here. See if it's gonna let me. Please let me. There it is. Alright. There's the album of the day. Because I really like that one. That's a good one. Alright. TV show of the week. What are we going to talk about? What TV show are we talking about this week? Anybody? Am I going to have to make this up as I go here? Right? Alright. Here I'm making it up. I'm just making shit up. There we go. I've got it now. I've got it now. I've got it. Hopefully it'll let me share this. Hopefully. I am hopeful that it will allow me to share this image. But I never count on it with this fucking thing here. Hey, it worked. And there it is. There's the TV show of the week. Yes, you're absolutely correct, sir. Chico and the Man. Looking good. Totally. Here you go. That's it. Now we have done that. Oh yeah, my spine says, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I remember watching Chico and the Man live on prime time back in the day on TV. It wasn't live, but it was on TV, right? Yep. Weird show. Weird. He was a weird dude. Freddie Prinze. Yeah. Kind of an unusual comedian. And he was very stereotypical, what was it, Puerto Rican? And I think that's what really set him off, was that he had to be that in order to be accepted. He had to be this bland, whitewashed version of what the average American wanted to see as far as, you know what I mean, a TV show. Watch it. There we go. Chico and the Man. Chico! Chico! Yeah. Totally Chico. Órale, Chico. Chico, pues, ¿qué pasa? Bong hit. That's what I was gonna do. Quit distracting me. Hey, Susie, good morning. And ready to bail. I'm ready to spark up a bong hit right here. I got one loaded, so ready whenever you are. I was just blowing James' mind earlier with some crazy videos. So there you go, baby. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm ready. Wake and bake. There we go. Things are still a little curtained off in here. I've been trying to give Joey a break with the light in the mornings here. But I think we're just about on the same awake schedule now, so that's cool. Tuesday, we got a lot of stuff to do today. We got to go look at a house. We're thinking about going for a little cruise out into the area, and that'll be fun. Yeah, baby. Since we're going to 29 Palms, we'll probably cruise around that area, because it's new and different, and there's some great little places and neighborhoods and stores and shops. Another record shop out there. Natalie doesn't shop there, my daughter. She says it's too expensive. She shops at the Hoodoo, the other place in town. But, yeah, totally, man. That was a good bong hit. I have to get another one ready here, because, yeah, baby. Good morning. Yeah. I'm no longer alone. I was going to drag a dog out here, but that's torture. Get a dog out of bed just to come sit with you. Poor little dog. I can't do that. I can't do that. They love to sleep in bed. They love to sleep in bed. Every once in a while, Sam will get up to take a leak and get a drink, and then he'll come hang out on the couch. But then he'll just want to be covered up and go back to bed. Right. Yeah, totally Television Tuesday. Let me write a few things here in the log. We got Terrapin Station is the album of the day. Make sure to get everything in the logbook here. And then the show of the week, of course, is Chico and the Man. Yeah. And now I'm going to have to watch an episode of that. I'm going to have to dig up an episode of that and watch it. And so what I'm going to do is, when I've got different things going on in the mornings, and on Mondays we talk about movie stuff, and I'll make my notes. And then when I'm after the show, when I'm getting ready for the following Monday, I'll use those elements that we talked about to build the next show, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you're gonna love the opening for the radio day. My daughter loves it. It's pretty cool, to say the least. I think it's awesome. I think every day of the week is just gonna be a fucking crazy blast, because I keep going up and up and up and up with every season. So if I don't do anything different, it gets boring, and I feel like I'm floundering, and what's the point, right? So yeah, let's do some different stuff, and let's do another bong hit. Jeez, who put this here? That's good stuff, baby. That is good stuff. What are you guys smoking? Come on, talk to me. What are you smoking? Weed. There we go. I'm just trying to find a good glass screen here. Here we go. Gotta keep it clean. Keep it clean. Which reminds me, when I go out to the store today, I gotta get rubbing alcohol. muy importante, right? I can't clean my bong properly without rock salt and like 90-something% alcohol. Because that really does the trick for the glass bong. Gotta use soap and water and simple green and stuff for the plastic plexiglass bong. I could just waste a shot of booze to clean my bong, but that seems kind of overkill to clean the bong, right? Harvested a tiny plant yesterday, named it Chino. Maybe got 2 grams from it. Oh, I've had those plants before. I've had fat little plants that looked no bigger than a basketball, right? And I get like an ounce out of them after it's all cured, right? That's crazy. And then sometimes I've had a plant where it's like, yeah, this is a one-hitter plant. Yeah, totally. Got a pipe load out of it. I'm not gonna heave. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna heave. You want to hear some heaving? Oy. Oh, yeah. That little bit did a number on my stomach. Oh no, thank you. No heaving today. Yeah, Heifer Sutherland, right? Totally. Hugh Hefner. Stop that. Good heafening. Shut up. Yeah, I'll stop now. Heaping. You're the only person I know that even understands what the fuck heaping is. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, well, no word from Dubs here. No, or I'll be leaving. No, or you will be heaving. Yeah, exactly. No heaving, only heaving. I'm leaving. Totally. Me too. I'm out of here. I don't want to see the dude heave. Heave ho! Who remembers Chico and the Man, right? Anybody watch that when it was prime time? Had that old black guy on the show. God, what was his name? He was in a bunch of stuff. He was fucking great. Yeah, what a good fucking show that was. Cut that out. You like that Hugh Hefner? I just make this shit up, man. If you get used to not stopping yourself from saying something, it just keeps coming out. And I got used to just not stopping myself a long time ago. Haven't read W's since last weekend. Hope he's okay. Yeah, me too. I was talking to him. We were going around about trying to get him to send me stuff to the channel or to my phone, or it's easy on Facebook because you can just share stuff right to Facebook, and that goes onto my computers and other phones and stuff. But I don't do video posts shared to my text because I don't have any apps on my phone. So yeah, you got I got heaps of material. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to actually sit down and listen to some heaping. And I don't know, put something together for Radio Wednesdays. Heaping on the air. So I've been going around about Old Time Radio Wednesdays, and it is going to be a radio show. It's going to be a 2-hour radio program. And it's just going to be like a 2-hour excerpt from a day's broadcasting on my radio station, fictional radio station, KEBS. EBS, of course, KEBS, Elsinore Brothers Studios. My daughter asked me last night, what does the K stand for? And I said, I have no idea. It's just in the call letters. On the West Coast, it's a K, and further east, it's a W. I don't know where the line is, but there's a difference there where we've got a K and they got a W. I don't know why. There's got to be a reason. I'm sure James probably knows why we have a K and you have a W. I don't. I'd love to be able to tell my daughter, hey, I found out, without having to Google it. I hate having to Google information. It makes me feel, I don't know, like part of the robot world or something. I just like to know knowledge or find it out for myself a lot of times. And leaving it to Google just seems too easy. You know, it seems like what a doctor would do to find out about a surgery. How do I remove a gallbladder? Oh, can you walk me through this while I'm doing it? Yeah, I'll keep my rotten gallbladder, thank you. I'll pull it out myself, you freak. You freaking turd bot. What are you gonna do there, boss? I don't know. I think I'm gonna watch Chico and the Man. Chico and the Man. Chico and the Man. I don't even remember the theme song. Right? Wasn't it kind of horny and honky like Sanford and Son? Right? Wasn't it kind of like that? I don't remember. I'm just heaving here. I'm heaving into a bucket. That's heaving. Oh, please no. Please no, don't heave me. Heave me alone. Totally. Totally. So we'll lay off the hallucinogenic stuff here this morning and try not to do any more mind-blowing. We had some videos going earlier that were pretty crazy. I started to hallucinate, and I ain't even on nothing. Right? It's crazy shit, man. Ooh, look, a bong hit. Who put this here? I'm going in. Cover me. Huge difference. Cleaning that glass screen. Shoot. Totally, my eyes got squeaky there for a second. My eyeballs are loose. Gotta get them tightened up. Wow, I had perfect timing there. I didn't even realize I was doing it at the 20, man. The 20. Yep. On the 20 and the 40 of every hour. Nice. Just look at that backyard, man. I got a stubby backyard. I stubbed my backyard. It's so tiny. I feel bad for my little dogs because they've got such a little yard. I thought about building passageways underneath my mobile home so that they had places to run and chase each other. But that seems like an awful lot of work, going into the mobile home. And at this point, I don't even trust it. I don't even want to go under there. I'm so scared of it. Yeah. I just want to run. You know, if I had my druthers, and I love to say druthers, I would just have a big, giant school bus conversion or motorhome, big giant motorhome, and pull one of those big giant long trailers behind it. You know, just a smooth-sided trailer storage, something you can pull a little car up in, and then have some kind of little library, workshop, music room type thing, right? Where you can have your records and tapes and sewing machine and drum set and some other things that you want to keep with you, right? And then, in the motorhome, you can have a little selection of records and a turntable and stereo and everything, and keep the bulk of the stuff in the trailer. And then just kind of cruise around. You kind of cruise around. Because that's an easy life out here. Finding a place to park your RV, Walmart. Everybody parks at Walmart, right? You're in and out, you're in and out, you're in and out. You drive it to where you're going to work for the day and you park it in town. You go do your work, do your school, whatever you got to do in your area, and then you go to where you park at night. And then you go there and you park, and that's it. The only thing is when you're pulling a trailer that's the same size as your 40-foot motorhome, right? That's a tall order to find a place to park. So you have to know a back road, a dirt road that you can just pull straight through and pull off and park, and then just pull straight out again. And there's a lot of that out here. There's a lot of parking lots, but like I said, if you're that big, you really have to have your shit together. You need to park all the way over on Walmart parking lot up against a side, and then you need just to pull in and take up 20 spaces, 30 spaces, because that's all you can do. Find streets that you can just pull up and pull on and park, and just turn your shit off and go to bed. Totally. I would prefer a tiny home community. That'd be the shit right there. But the mobile life ain't so bad either. Ain't so bad. If you want to live real cheap, then you need to think about a very small motorhome or van motorhome, a van conversion, something like that. That's where you actually make money, right? By not having to spend so much. You get gas and insurance, whatever regular maintenance you need, and that's your rent. That's your mortgage. That's it. That's everything. Fuel, maintenance, and insurance, and then everything after that is just whatever you require to live. And if you can live really cheap as a human, then you're just saving money, especially if you're working full time, right? And you're not spending full time as like rent and car payments and that kind of shit. You're parking at work a lot and overnighting there so that you don't have to do a lot of back and forth. Eating your own meals. Using the work facilities to get clean. A lot of places have a chemical shower. A shower that if you get exposed and chemicals dumped on you or something, they put you in this shower and it totally cleans you, right? We had a chemical shower in the plastics place that I worked in. And I would park my motorhome out back and shower and shave in our work bathroom. Then we had a kitchenette. So I could use the kitchenette to wash my own dishes, cook stuff in the oven and the microwave. We had a hot plate there, and I'd bring out pots and pans and cook. And everybody would go home, and I would stay after work to do after work stuff and to cook and shower, and then just go into my motorhome out back, you know. That was such a cheap way to live. I was able to get a new car that way. Got married. It was great. I would do something like that again. If I were a little younger, of course. Something bigger would be my speed right now. But any younger person who's going to school or working full time or something and wants to save a shitload of money, I would say invest in a little van, motorhome. Get out on your own. Just get, you know, where you're just making full coverage insurance payments and whatever maintenance and gas, and that's it. And then your existence. Of course, health insurance is mandatory, so you'll have to pay for that as well. Unless you're living the dirt poor life, the dirtbag life, the vanner life, then you can actually get public assistance and get health insurance for free. If you're not making enough money, you can do that. But that's a way to go too. You're just making enough to get by. And if you're doing that, then you're able to go to school too, because you're not making enough to make it so that you have to make all those school payments yourself. You get a lot of scholarships and free tuition and that kind of shit. Financial aid. So the van life is good for a young person who just wants to save money working, or is going to school and wants to go to school for as cheap as possible. Totally. I mean, it would be worth it for you to get a parking pass every semester in that case, because you would spend most of your days on campus living there, and then just have to have a place like Walmart to go at night. Two places where you can feel safe in a little van or RV. And that's pretty cool, especially the Walmarts that are open 24/7. There's always somebody around. They've got nighttime security driving around, and it's legal to camp there. As long as you're self-contained and you don't leave your vehicle and spread your shit out, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ways to exist and not have to really play the game the way they've got it set up, you know. And I like that. Yeah, 20, 30 years ago, I would have probably stayed with the mobile stuff. We were living in a trailer, a travel trailer, up until several years ago. And that was fine because we were mobile and we could just say, oh, fuck it, pick it up and go. You know, it wasn't big enough. Wow. Oh, did you watch those videos? Did you go back and watch those videos? You are so silly. Yeah, they're pretty weird. I use that kind of stuff as elements inside of other videos. So if you've watched some of my Dimension X radio shows, then you see some of those videos popping up. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Elephino. That's funny. You're so crazy, man. You're crazy. Dad jokes, right? The girls are going, ah, oh, jeez. And all the dads are going, yak, 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 yak. I love old guy jokes. Those are fucking great. Like, what do you call? A woolly mammoth calypso singer. What do you call a woolly mammoth calypso singer? right? Harry Elefante. There you go. There you go. I made that one up. Like in 2000, Space Odyssey. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Some good shit, man. That's some good shit, baby. Totally. I can hear Joey listening to videos over there. Totally. About a half an hour left of this morning's show, and then I want to eat. I want to eat something, and get ready to do something. You like that joke, huh? There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do something today. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. That's another good one. I love it. That's great. That's totally cool. I love it. I love it. I love those silly jokes. Frostbite. No way. I did that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My spine. Oh. Let's see. What is today's Tuesday? So we gotta do something today. Tuesday the 9th. I'm trying to look at the calendar to see what's going on. I don't think anything's going on. No? We'll have to have special drinking games and smoking games on some mornings, right? Where every time I change voices, you got to take a shot or something. I don't know. Something ridiculous. Every time I take a bong hit, you got to take a bong hit. Every time I change voices, you got to take a shot. You know, party games. That'd be cool. How drunk can you get? Totally, dude. That counts. Better take a shot. Mind runs down rabbit hole of a horror movie involving a snowman. Oh yeah, see, there you go. A vampiric snowman. Right? His face looks like a slushy because he's been drinking blood. One of those snow cones. Oh, stop it. Now cut that out. You got my mind going, running like a rabbit. Run, rabbit, run. Ah. Totally. All right, so your mission is to listen to Terrapin Station, find an episode of Chico and the Man somewhere, and watch the movie Tron and dream about playing video games. That's your mission for the day. If you've already watched Tron, then good on you. There's a great fucking movie. I'm not into the sequels. The sequels came too late for too much money with too many changes. If they had stuck to the original Tron animation, computer stuff, that would have been great. Or if they had shown us a transition, right, where things changed from how it was to what it became. But it was too much of a jump, and the whole unaging, right, of Jeff Bridges, that didn't work for me. It fell flat. His voice did not work with his younger face. It just didn't. Yeah, it was weird. And then, of course, who was next? Jared Leto. I mean, come on. What a goon. What a fucking goon. 10 seconds to stupid. Yeah. Can't even do that. I love Terrapin Station. Do you guys have that poster, that drawing poster of 100 dead songs? Because I saw one yesterday at the record shop, and it was really cool, and I hadn't seen one in a long time. And it was the line drawing. It wasn't the colored one, because I've seen both. It was the line drawing one, right? Which is really cool, because you can take that and color it in, right? So I'm thinking about getting that, and then getting some new colored pencils, some really good ones, and sitting and very meticulously, with great care, going and coloring everything in. And when you've got really good colored pencils, you can do some shading and stuff. So the grass, you can do shadows and stuff on the grass, and light grass and dark grass and thin grass and stuff, and add in some dirt spots and stuff. So I think it'd be really cool to do that big giant wall poster and sit and color it, right? And maybe do it as like a family thing, you know, and pull it out and sit around the table, and everybody gets a little figure to work on and color and stuff. Now we all talk about colors and what things should be, and we're going to have this color right next to that, so don't use this color on this character because it'll look too weird, you know. So use something a shade different, or if you're going to use it lightly or darker, right? Heavier, lighter. My daughter and I have these Andersen's Fairy Tales and Grimm's Fairy Tales books, these two old books. And in the books, some of the chapter pages have drawings on them that are really brightly colored. And then some of the pages in between have little line drawings. And my daughter and I would take these line drawings and sit and color them in and make them look really, really cool. And that would be neat to be able to kind of do the same thing, only on a big scale, right? A big giant poster. Totally. It was a standard poster size, but that's a lot of coloring, right? That's a lot of coloring. So a nice, really good, nice set of colored pencils. And I can't remember what the good set is. I'll have to look at my art notes, or just go to Michael's the next time we're down there and check it out. But I think that next time we go to that record store, I want to get that poster, and then go to Michael's or get online and order some really good ones that can erase, and ones that you can blend in with a stump and make look real, not like crayon, but make it look really nice. Something that doesn't get like a waxy buildup on it when you're trying to blend it, and then it gets kind of lumpy. Yeah, the really good art pencils don't do that. And something like that would be a thing that we could sit together and do on her vacation or holiday, or over the summer. Because school's almost done. She's going to be off for a month, and then when she goes back, she just has that last semester, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Hopefully I'll be allowed to have some time with her before she moves on with the next chapter of her life, whatever that's going to be. hopefully she'll stick around and won't run off like most kids do. I think she has roots in her blood now. My blood was always just had feet, right? And it never took root anywhere because we weren't allowed to when I was younger. And so it was hard to get used to that being different when I was married. And now I got roots, right? And now my daughter, she's really got roots. So she doesn't really think too much about leaving the area, which is fine, but I think we should definitely think about doing something different. Exploring the options out here. If we want to stay out here, well, let's look around out here and see what's available. If we're going to do this long term, well then let's get into something long term. Something more suited to a bigger family, right? Something bigger and better. Totally. Something bigger. For sure. For sure, for sure. Even if we have to downsize at first, I could do that. I could do a downsize at first and then upscale it rapidly, you know. Totally. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Cheers, cheers. I gotta love that coffee. I got to. It's required. It's in my contract. I have no choice in the matter. It's one of those drinks I think was put upon us by the gods, right? The aliens, the overlords, whoever's watching us. I think they gave that to us as like slave juice or something to get us motivated, something to keep us working, right? Keep the cogs and the gears greased, right? Without coffee, there's so much shit that just would not happen, especially in the United States. We'd be like, fuck it, we'll just do it later. If coffee all of a sudden went away, this country would just come to a halt in so many places. So many places. There's a lot of people that don't drink coffee, but because there are so many that do, and we require their expertise, whatever that is, and they're all about coffee, right? I think the fire department would be okay compared to the police department. I think the police department would be fucked without coffee. I think doctors and nurses would be fucked without coffee. Imagine an AA meeting with no coffee. Tea, anyone? Shut up, you fucking bastard. No, I don't think it would, I don't think this country would work for a little while. Seriously, honestly, I mean work. There wouldn't be nothing going on for a little while until they readjusted. And then it would be really sluggish for a while. If it wasn't for coffee, we would have something else. There would be something else there to replace coffee. There would be something there to get us up and motivated, right? Something. Some kind of drug, or which is exactly what coffee is. Coffee is a drug. Cigarettes are a drug. Alcohol's a drug. Don't fool yourself. They're all drugs. They're all vices. If it wasn't for coffee, there'd be something else. There would be something else to get us moving. If there's going to be booze, there's going to be coffee. If there's going to be a down, there's got to be an up. You know, you can't just go down and then go sideways. We were just discussing how many Americans are on methamphetamines. We see meth tweakers everywhere. Like, everyone is freaking weird. Yeah, it is freaking weird. There's a lot of tweakers out here in the desert. Not so many as I thought, right? They've really thinned them out here in the desert. Most of them you can tell right away. You can totally tell right away just by looking at them. From head to toe, you're a tweaker. It's written all over them. Every time our son, 21, meets people, their parents are on it. Ugh. That's fucked up, man. I know people my age that still do that shit. I'm like, what are you, fucking stupid? Why don't you just fucking grow up, right? There's nothing wrong with it, right? They try to convince you that they're either not on it, and you know they are, or they try to convince you that there's nothing wrong with it. You smoke weed. And they try to actually compare it to some of the more acceptable mainstream vices, right? You smoke weed. Like, that's a comparison. Yeah. I shoot Ajax between my toes, dude. Not here. They stay underground, but once you know, you can tell. It's obvious. Yeah. No, it's they don't hide it out here. They don't hide it. Well, there are a lot of people who are doing it, and you can tell that they're doing it, but they're making it work, right? Everything's okay. My life is okay. I only do a little bit. I've got a budget, whatever. However they convince themselves that it's okay that they do that. I do the same thing with weed, but come on, weed and speed, they're fucking totally different. Speed is a horrible drug that will destroy your fucking life, right? The skin blemishes are one. Oh yeah, that's an obvious tell. Their actions, their movements, the way they dress, the way they look, the way they act, the way they smell, their complexion, their skin, right? Their jaw movements. Yeah, every single thing about them is just so obvious and off-putting, right? I despise fucking tweakers and people who do and think that it's okay, and it's just ridiculous. The stench, right? Every little stupid little thing about it is so stupid. Why would you see somebody on speed and see somebody who's been doing speed and think, oh yeah, that's for me? Huh? That's like smoking cigarettes. Everything that the cigarettes do to you physically, not to mention mentally and emotionally. But why would you look at somebody smoking a cigarette and their reactions and stuff, or having sucking on an e-dick, and then you take it away from them and see them and what happens? Why would you want to be that, right? They klepto everything. Yeah, they do. They do. They lose all. They just don't care about themselves, and they think that they're convincing other people around them that they're not on it. And I had somebody staying with me who was exactly that, and I thought for the life of me that we were helping, and he was helping himself, and he was getting better, and he wasn't. He wasn't. It was all an act. It was all fake. He was living in my house, staying up late at night, doing fucking tweak, and then sleeping all day. E-dicks, right? Exactly. Fucking hilarious. We call them Richards now, Rickies, because we don't want to get in trouble for saying the D word. And he just tweaked his way out of my life, which is fine, because I don't need that. I really don't need fucking tweakers in my life. I hate tweakers. They should all die, really. Tweakers should just all go away. You know, I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, it's a horrible drug. It's a horrible thing that it does to people. It not just ruins their lives, but it ruins countless lives around them. You know, and unless they take others down with them, they just need to go away. You know, round them up, put them someplace, and say, here, you can get help in this door, or in this door you can go in there and just until you're gone, right? Thank you. I like to have a good, entertaining morning report. Yeah, tweakers, they just need to, you know, they need to be offered up a real chance for survival. And then put them in a place where they can make that decision in a good head, right? Get them as close to a good head as possible, and then give them the choice. Look, here's the door, and there's that door. Pick a door, you know. People who mow lawns here in December when grass doesn't grow. Tweakers, exactly. Give them some gadgets to fuss over. There you go. Back in my day, back in the 80s, when I first found out about tweak, and everybody was doing tweak, I'd be sitting in a room full of tweakers, tweaking myself, because I would just absorb the energy, right? And we'd sit and tweak over boxes and boxes of stuff. Granted, once in a while, I did do a little bit of speed. It was usually a little tiny bit in a zigzag, twisted up, like one of those snap things that you throw on the ground. And I just drink it down. Horrible on my stomach, but I couldn't snort the shit, nor could I smoke it. So every once in a while I'd do that just to kind of keep up with everybody. But that was it. That's all I could do. Most of the time I just sit around while everybody else was tweaking, and we would just go through boxes and boxes and boxes of crap. Boxes of crap. Crates filled with everything, you know. Ooh, let's organize this. And it would just become a huge mess. You know, the power of the tweaker to just dig into something. Joey needs to pee, so I'm going to hit my camera here to my desk. And go ahead, Joey. And he can take off and go to the restroom. That's hilarious. I guess he couldn't get my attention. So there we go. All right, Joey's off to go take a leak. And you got to see my bong on the desk. Totally. I know it looks like the water is murky, but that's because it's on a brown desk. And if I lift it up, it's not really. It's pretty clear. But when you put it down, it looks like tea. All right, well, Joey's up. He's not going to be on the show, but he's here. He's in studio, off camera. And we're going to go, I think he's going to go with us to that house we need to look at. And then as well, we're going to go for a drive and check out some of the local sites. Maybe stop by the casino. It's going to be great. I'll let him know you said good morning. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool having Joey back. Again. This is his 4th or 5th time here. I can't even keep track anymore, right? We got to find him some kind of frequent flyer, some way to get over here cheap. He doesn't like to fly cheap because he doesn't want to be uncomfortable for that amount of time. I get it. But we need to be able to get him over here for a little bit of a better deal, right? Driving a bus is out of the question. A direct flight is out of the question because the airport is so far away that we have to do a local airport, but that means a layover in Denver. But somebody has to know a better way to shop for plane tickets, right? So that we can get those really, really good deals that everybody's talking about. $100 flight. You know, you have to take a $100 flight, but you have to stop here and wait until you get that other flight, right? Whatever the fucking deal is. Whether it's a layover, or an extra layover, or a layover. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. You know. But there's gotta be a way to do those really cheap, you know, ooh, I'll be there tomorrow flights, you know. Ooh, piece of candy. Totally like that. Ooh, it's already packed. All right, I'm going to do the last bong hit of the morning. And then I am going to probably go take a leak myself. And then we're going to talk about some breakfast. The missus should be up soon. And we'll get this kitchen rolling. And probably get our day started pretty quick. I know my daughter was up till at least 2 in the morning. So everybody else was asleep. My daughter wide awake in her room, studying, doing final stuff. A couple of more days of that, and then she's done for a month. Yay! So we're gonna get doing something today. The three of us, my wife and I, and it's great how my wife and Joey get along. It's so fucking awesome. All right, I will do this bong hit, and then I'm going to sign off for the day. All right, people. You know what to do, right? Spread peace and love, not bullshit, right? Do something for yourself, but go out there and do something for somebody else, too. Why? Because it makes it feel good. Makes somebody else feel good, makes the world a better place, makes you a better person. All right. Most especially, stay weird, because if you ain't weird, ain't nobody gonna be weird for you. You gotta do it. You gotta put in the effort. You gotta do something about it, people. All right. Take care. You know what I'm saying. Love each other. Be nice. Have fun. Right. But most especially, take care of yourselves and stay weird. Totally. Thanks for stopping by, guys. You're awesome. I will see you tomorrow morning. Until then, adios.